Adeshemama yamamu na jo UTV kasebo ayen saka na yede bremu yede free ship house Habeka Junction Accra na yede etwamo enwumakuo bi adaroma na omo aso yasene ama yede enwumre kasebo bremu ye wo this way chocolate drink enwumre de ohia ye nsuohye se ubekwa akodi am wafu ahyede unya this way na se udi nsuohye guso na sa wonom a eboa ye ga ye aduane prekope Ghana cocoa na ye de aye ye was special ice mineral water se na husuo no ya dane no aye fe ti se nsuo no ne de a ewom eti se unya bi ewo fie a eboa papa ye was special drinks ewo ho ya nonom de a obi abetimi anum bie na ahodo nkwada benyom de mpanimfo de no wo ye adwuma na se wo bra unya energy ni bi na wo a wobonse ahoden no asan aba mo agina onaso ye wo best point savings and loans a wodu sika koto a oha obia eni akire best assurance na afa best pension wo mo ene nwumakuo a wo maso yasene ama ye de kasebo yi ba na ye kan mo se obetimi ahwe yen wo DSTV so channel 360 afa de edi mo akotene bi ene se mampanya be de akire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de atu edwase se de ye ko bibia wo abefo ntentanwo huma no so ye se digitize na rent control ene ho nsem no omo kire se eba abeboa
Ghana Broadcasting Corporation omo channel sensia no aban pese wogi mu miensa edom kuma no ebisa sem
na COVID-19 eba yeyi how ben na ede aba ewo nwomasua fem
Immigration Service omanya akode foforo empanyifo ekorese de omahye no nso afa
na vaccinations ayede wo enkwada abra wo mu enyine no COVID-19 ba yeyi say lab bia so omokoye research de akwakohwe vaccines ay betimi de aso COVID-19 ano nti nkwada de na yede soso wo manum wo mu no e kire say de esa
cargo plane bia esunuane nso akote ahwe e o Somalia
ensempi ka ho na yede bramo e wo kasebo mu akenkanfo a mo betimi yen me Akosua Sarpong mene
Obahima Afia Akyere Asiedu
Afia kasebo no emu ensem enie aban se sabre wo ye adwuma dendenden se de be ya wo hawo a eda ye fisem eso e wo man mu no obetimi ahwe na waso ano Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia akodan bibia di na we ye bill a eno eba beboa no kire se ebeboa ama edan a ye han no eho hawo nyina no etimi aba wieye
Afia pima hankura dusia miensa 1963 mu na emre fire dan ha hode agitu mu empanyi sinsuo cha atwemu yihwa nti omampanyi abedi akiri Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia chese ba be yemra foforo ne de akoto mrache bedwemu omogitu mu penu ne ba beje omode ama ye dan ha ho hihye nyina omampanyi abedi akiri ede nsen wese atudwa ebro ne abamu mpanifo ne asoafo ne bi ekosa rent control dwumako na ewo enkran.
What we want to do is to improve the operations of the rent control office. As I've gone round and as I've observed, it's very clear that so many of these queues that we see here can be avoided through digitization of the operations of the rent control office. There's really no need for everybody to queue here to lodge a complaint. You could do it online.
Precisely.
You can just put your complaint online. We need a database that works from all landlords, all tenants, and the tenancy agreements. And once these are logged in with identifying features of the national ID card and the digital addresses of these properties, you will then put together a database from which you can look at any breaches of the tenancy agreement and make adjudication much easier without any long-winded process. So with the leadership of Honorable Attachia, we are going to move very quickly to digitize and modernize the rent control office.
Omampanyi abedi akire se edan sense me koso Ghana se ne ha ban to betu ho anamo.
We are looking very seriously at the issue of rent advance. Why are landlords continuously insisting on 2-year advance, even though the law says 6 months maximum? What is clear is that there is a market failure. Tenants, on the one hand, know whether they are going to be able to pay the rent or not. Landlords, on the other hand, don't know if this tenant will pay the rent or not. So to protect themselves, they usually want a large advance. so that, you know, they can be assured that the rent is paid. Meanwhile, the tenant doesn't earn enough. But to address this asymmetry of information between the landlords and the tenants, you need government to come in to provide a bridge, right? So that whether it's through insurance, whether it's through guarantees, landlords can be a little more confident that these tenants will pay.
Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC adwumako no channels mako ensia no mo didi dwuma na abeto dwase osoafo hwe omankita wodi ho nsem so etu anamo bi opese ogimu miensa e de ma aban na eno na edom kuma na friend central fo nhemudie ebisa se emra ban e na etai echi na anamo na omuto no emfa so ben kranso e na ewo so
ye how ni na ne say as a minority ewo parliament Nkofo media houses among some friends say what to say minister natural at the former GBC say GBC enyi bomo stations no miensa enfama aban say yan hu ni ntia minister no pese obaji GBC bomo stations miensa abra Afia Akyere mu no similar attempt was made so one GBC channel back at the ama Adwempa TV, a subsidiary of Sarpong Group. It had to take the NMC to stop that transaction from going on. And a year bisa, a coin pencil and a minister no all fast or GSA 3 stations no free GBC in some. What is going to happen to the workers of GBC? Ejuma 4 one year Ejuma was our stations no 1 year production near the idea no. What happens to them as media houses? Yeah, over the past 3.5 years, no, the attempt to clamp down on media houses. It started with 131 radio stations. Which must say, now 131 radio stations are clamping one down. No, my colleagues need be and now we have again seen this attempt right now to clamp down on GBC after a previous attempt last year to take one of their channels. And at the end of the day, no year, besides a damn potent, a buying. Near Eda Bayakumaso. Yet, minister now say, you were pandemic mo. Now, pandemic now, you woman no. A buying any TV station, I want to be one more broadcast. One more TV station, I want to be broadcast. Other pandemic, no, shas here. Now, say pandemic, your pandemic more. Now, a buying will adhere, a percent, a becker, share or man for a buying, a friend, a buying crap, a best starting in public service and education now. I just a would stations, me and son. Every public service broadcaster and some would you and no answer why the running stations no others say Ministry of Communication no be running TV channels and so what content say about information now person the better draw what do we call GBC ho enter GBC ho no GBC aban kasamafo GBC is the mouthpiece of government aban asa wo NCC aban asa wo ISD. As a person community engagement, you don't need to take the stations from GBC. Until you say, other stations now, person obey who did the amount be for now? Now, who Jima will be for? Then how do you come around and tell us, the reason I would G stations, they say the multiplex is full. Now, multiplex no capacity near them, and you have 42 channels. And to say 42 channels, what is the problem with it? It is working to capacity. It is simply about protecting the freedom of the media. It is simply about ensuring that the media is free to operate without any shackles. It is simply that we want the media to have its freedom to continue to do their job as watchdogs.
Sa ensem kroya na nam so ama osofo a wono ene hwe nkita hudie so onimonyamfo esla owusu ekufo wayi ano na oyi ano na ochese wo ono ne atenaye no ene asueye a wo ehwe amanebo so Ministry of Information wo aka bomu etu anamon wati seye na eno no enya de be mankrofo adwuma hwere wo na okire mu sei
mini ho kwan se meka akire GBC se omo close one channels. Nia ye ka kire won ne se DTT platform na ye won ayema obia TV stations e won memu ha nyina enam so ena omode omonsem ebre Ghana fo One more so na channel back so and no nam ena omode omo ensem no adwumadie no ebre Ghana for GBC ewonsia enti yesre won se omo keka omo adwuma no omo ye no emmom na instead of 6 channels no omo use miensa na omo ma use sa miensa ne mfa won programming na omo pese omo de bre Ghana for ni nyina emfa sa 3 channels ne so emre Ghana for se stations aka nyina to me use baako epe de yo omo adwuma emi se ye ma GBC miensa na mi ya abro so kra ensia de ha adwen kakra efi se sa sembisi na yen bambofo ana yen senkyerefo epese omonam sa afidie so edi ensem bi eto ye nyina ye nimu a omoni kwan bi ombefa so edi aye efi se sa channel no ayema omo wo so nyina so omo ntua aban kapre enka onwankasa na edi sa adwumadie ya enka ka omo bebo no ebru $50,000 a month aban afasa ka ni nyina for each of those channels enti aka aban ebo for GBC edi ni nsem bebre ye ni nyina no ebru $300,000 a month yesi corona breyi ye nyina ye dwuma ho aka aban sikasam so ho aka ewo se aban epe kwan a obefa so a obebo ni sikasam no ho eban na yede akon yare yi na eka yebo ewo saa dwumadie yi hu no edoso ti yebesre GBC meftonsa frɛ won 24th June ane won di sankomoy kura ansa mekrata no ko ka wonsa ena GBC fo ka kire me se wo se omone won board eko pensen mu nti asem bi ewo mu no omode ba betu manim akire se me ne mo kasei GBC meka kire me se asem na meka kire won no won bonyo ana omofua so ana omo hiaye mo akwan bi so na omo ede omo na nyeme na metena adem ebo metrimpo se me ba betu sa na mo yi mene minister for information esusu hu ekire won se ohawa ye huini kopim se ye de afidie foforo beba ebe expand capacity no kwan bie ni ho a ye betumi afaso a ye betumi create more room for omo a omo so pese omo ye TV e wo memu ha
Ghana Immigration Service womanya weapons akodie foforo na wennam so amosoafo a wohwe afisa mo nsem eso Honorable Ambrose Derry woni empanyufo kukuda momka bia ewom he wo Commission of Small Arms and Light Weapons akohwe ahyensode markings a wode ahyesa akodie no enso.
I have confidence that the commission will do a good job. They have done it for the police, they have done it for the army, and now Ghana Immigration Service is coming on board. I would appeal to all stakeholders, media included, that we need to discourage the illegal use of and trafficking and possession of small arms. As you have been clearly told, after the agencies, we're going to go to the civilian part. And if you're a civilian, we want to know that your weapon is marked, and we know you are responsible should we find that your weapon has been used to do anything illegal, first within Ghana and beyond. So for me, I want to again congratulate the two agencies, and I wish them that they do their work. President's commitment to silencing the guns is unshakable, and we are going to work as a ministry with the agencies to make sure that Ghana plays its part.
Mrani chirese fa ECOWAS logo to ho. O di ECOWAS logo no to ho a. Now the wow my logo ato. Now the service krona or use your friend end user. They all used to nankazangasa for no so logo to ho. Na afe wo records no baby a wodi to no kono. Se o de to no ko elubu se immigration for the ko elubu a won be mark no elubu enti say wɔn de tuo no kɔ elbow na yira wɔ hɔ a wɔn kɔ wɔn saa tuo no wɔ Cote d'Ivoire they can trace it first of all ECOWAS. It comes to Ghana, it comes to immigration. The immigration will know. We send it to Elbow. The Elbow will check who they issued the weapon to there. Say, Anyehi Amaya Kra, it will discourage Sans Semna Yetene say, police for two, Wamudi Mam robbers, police way to Wamudi Yese. This is one of the main reasons why minister, any presidency, Yenye security agencies, well, no more to a hard drink.
Enkramantam has said so for Abedi Akyere Onimunyam for Elizabeth Saki and wabo apro kopiemu ewo makola dwakesie mu ma woni adwadifo no edi enkomo eno no ka kire omo se wo mo hwe no mo ntwere omo di eno achi no COVID-19 yade na wo ho enti omo ho ban
coronavirus 19 no so afa be de chi ohwe nkramantam so onmanyamfo Elizabeth Saki ekọ mokola dwuma a okoche PP niema edimadwadifo no ene wo se aban ena mensi kupon assembly ni so edi education mechire afutu efa coronavirus ne ho emomafo enti ayo mu enti empenifo mbekasa edi akire won afen so muko dwomu a ayo mo famla ne hyehye no enye adwuma
o mampehi eye na famudi kasi yen yebesisa yen attitude towards niema all kan na ye asama se e wosi ye huru yensa na e wosi ye huru wo piper in so sin ase e de semra e ka ho huru no ye ye de tissue apipa yensem e chiri na ye de sanitizer ye yensem nyina ye ade ehohia nose mask yembo modern enhye
wachira se ebra abato komisa etwedi no nye abato nkwanti na wotwetwedi no nemu no sebedi akagine muso ye Ghana ni ntobia nkotwiro ni din
mesro bibie bi Ghana fo nyina wo do mfie 18 and above se e wo se wo bo modern se obekwa ko register nyame ayadom this time no and yes and say obia ko polling station ho e ko register. But district offices, no, obia with the 60 and above, nursing mothers, disability for women to make a district office or acquire registration. Na young so ayaka yako joining social distance line no na yetumi akọ register.
Edwomfo ma no kamoko no mutitine ni wankramante mase no so dinsem sei atudwa.
De ya kan ni se yendi ye huni na yenhwe hand sanitizer, washing our hands with soap and water. And fin so, yan share, say, baby, I yet no hotel. Sana, ya mammy de bray. The other canoe, ye beshe, at the Hue Juma. Assemble Akosua de Can say, ya started voters register no. Me they mean vote to be, me they mean vote to be a who here. Voter register no, and ya voting pet, na ya di vote to. Yes, I did ya call bank. Maybe I will ya nebeka say Fabra. The young bomber na ya register voters ID. Young bomber said that crew now befa now the asalaya ma unsaka kra fa na fasala na unsaka na dachi ebedi abuamu.
Bunu mantam so for Abedi Akyere or sign mrase bedwani e wo Jama North abaton pesia eso Honorable Steven Siaka he no de futu e matememfo nyina ese edintro ne ye tro enye owu ena enye nkwa enti meye mfa ho entam mranhye yensem e ma basabasa ya esiye e wo banda e wo bunu mantam a obi afam ewu no ebi ensi bio
bunu Jama North ka ekumi ka ntese eduma but we know from say welcome. So we didn't go share media and necessary about the travel until the giddy bintias here, Tony, home local. And so, my couple was share no Pia about to the trade process. After that, no, it did not come a correct campaign. Until more booklet in the country, all registered voters as a candidate. Including no concern after the other. Campaign. And you will do and die for it. But this is here, the number Banda and more. We are appealing, say, the Pana. We are not which we do. We are appealing, say, or to men and represent it or more parliament. Many people whom are coming to represent. Until we appeal, say, any cow, no more processing taking place. After that, you will be given a document to do a follow-up. The corner which this is for. To know the process where will be able to register. Now, if you say, no consumer, I meant to quite a challenge for which I know. Now, the committee will transit, so they disqualify or disqualify. But one can only 2 new, so it may disqualify will be obeyed the way you suspect in the foul play there. Now, agent and use to challenge for the party be a trusted representative or from party agent. Let's trust them. We use for the agent. The MS will be a blue agent. You can come banner in a German.
Vice Chancellor our University of Ghana Legon Professor Ebenezer Odro Owusu. Na openye de atu edwa se wohwe Ghana obo ade nhwehwemu anim difo a wo mu ewonim de kese a wo betimi de aye nhwehwemu efa COVID-19 ho. Na yenyan se edabia na ye twen WHO World Health Organization so mbeba be ka asema kire ye nemum ye de manage COVID-19 anase ye de atoto abra ye wo animdifo wo manmu a wo betimi aye hwehwemu no ma kire mpo na e bia ye betimi aye abro World Health Organization nti wo ka kire aban ene mpanifo nyina se wo mu a wo maso ene wo mani enko Ghana ye scientist so
Abode munyansapefo Ghana seru ye adwuma papa eno enti na futu akọ ede ama aban no se wonfa ne ho ento omo so ebra coronavirus abai ne enya asede biara the World Health Organization for nkwa ne da omo obinfo Ebenezer Odro Wusu a wono ye Vice Chancellor ede mo masu apokese no na de ensen wusi etudwa ebra na emfinhie no hyehyeye ahodo mo aye ede ama abode munyansape apomuden adwumaifo no omo eda no wedi ewo enkran woche Ghana fo nyina se coronavirus na abano yenhwe ne emfa mbra ne hyehyeye nye adwuma ne beboa ye nyankasa
data no a science based. It's a radiama wadomi your resources I become human resources. And so no I said the no yes we sit back. And ye tea ne WHO be catcher and sana ye try. And red do I say Yankasa so ye tea and scientists. Because we have men of great minds. Ye tea ne ombeka. Na ye so no what we call local content. You did local content, at the year, Juma, a system. Because sending a virus in it. I'm saying, in behavior, a difference. Young Cassian, now you research, a war. Nedi any to the bridge as well. Almost the data fee, baby, and on the data. Virus, Nashas, you move be kind. Because we are near 10. Say virus, said the 10. Yes, mass. Right from the beginning. So time I wanted the WHO say, oh, unye be a mention. Now, you moving, we didn't take kindly to it. Again, you kind say, airborne. Because I will share the normal human coronavirus now. I cause influenza now. Airborne. To Japan say, winter bianu be ashamas. You kind of say, WHO say, airborne. Into no money. A fee, your cocoa buy, or maba say shamas, or maba say airborne. And the question is, are there any scientists in the Kasa into me and making impact? Nothing be a yet not the WHO. Then I make us a made the surgeon way about. Now, a junior ya one. I'm saying, being a yet a big good crack time. Now, I'm penning for no son. Mr. Rom so muntie, papa.
Womo mu ye dwumadie ahoro e wo ka mu car dealers afi sprayers welders and mechanic for electricians episo e wo tema no wo mu so mo bu ofu adan e na ban pese osigina e bia e be kwatia wo mo na wo de eson e be to so se kasa aye dadan o makwan e ma emfri amono ne e ma omen emo
accident cars and cars ye yusu abrochi e kraba Ghana ase na ban so mane mebiem e na wono moton cars wo Ghana ase nche saban asema wo ka pese ogu ye dwuma ne nkrofo nsunuma bo mo na Ghana fodo do sepu ne benya sika kwakoto ka mo chia wo adem enti de wo ka no de mo mfa anye dwuma na mo ka chia ban se se wanhwe enya de wo ye no so tokoso ye sade a eno be ye cheke se etia aban no oru akofi asamo atwocho e de ma wono moton cars wotema woni UTV edi enkombo
policy aban dia ba e fa ye dwuma ye kusu aye wono sa policy na MYA as dealers. Esan se mranda ye dwuma omo a ya ye be lusu ye dwuma. Dealers na kasa na ye ton cars ye be lusu ye dwuma entirely. Sankrofo yo mudidi so be lusu mo dwuma. Auto mechanics, auto sprayers, welders, and auto air conditioners, key programmers, and spare part dealers and organ. Yaduma na no. Akoye say ye crack used cars, edifi amano at the Bania Beton, at the amount a mobile form it means Cadiato used cars. Now, I find run or the bano, Yeshimua, a be high and say, or see salvage cars at the bar, maybe a cabia, a driving mirror, a two, and the bonnet, maybe I'm one and defend the Biamwaka can at the bar. I find so ma, and Fasa Castle and baby. I feel so young family Biamuno. I just a woody car, sir. Yemidi campus no ehun ento twuma te se bibia nye no eh clinkers e ba bedu Ghana nso so a duty ana yenim se duty a yetua no or the 35% duty be ka ho afi ye wie so a watimi enya osika kra wo kotua duty no I just say osan koji certificate a free Ghana Standard Authority e ma mo approve as ampa o ka na o de aba no eh clean afi de kona kotua apart from say duty 35% eba be ka ho no
there's a case na your top Ghana ni insurance company in a to case wrong ni a savage because we check here we talk our America na say o use be 1 week na so mpebio na say insurance ni to ma kra savage nti what did the way savage na be show say ma ya for savage madia na say wo chichire yensa ya den
Yedi kaseboy eko ahomegye emuye kotie adwadifo enkrato ye ba de akabia ye de bema mo yenkomra